3 days after a 14-year-old girl was molested and pushed to her death from a moving bus in Punjab's Moga district, her relatives have refused to perform her last rites till the time the bus owners are booked for the crime. Her father has sought security for the family meanwhile, claiming threat to their lives, and said that they were under political pressure to hush up the matter and go in for a compromise. The deceased girl's father has also reiterated his demand for the registration of a case against Deputy Chief Minister Sukhbir Badal and cancellation of road permits of Orbit Aviation, which owns the bus from which the deceased and her mother were thrown out after being molested.
We have the father of the deceased girl here in Moga. Let's have a word with him. His name is Sukhdev. Sukhdev, सरकार के नुमाइंदे जो आपके पास आए थे, क्या मसौदा लेकर आए थे आपके साथ?
सर जी, मुझे तो कई लीडर कभी उधर को ले जाते हैं, अंगूठा लगाओ, साइन करो। मेरी तो बात ये है कि जिन लोगों ने मेरी बेटी को मारा है, उन लोगों को सजा मिलनी चाहिए और उन लोगों के मालिक को भी सजा मिलनी चाहिए। उसके ऊपर भी पर्चा होना चाहिए।
सरकार ने अभी जो घोषणा की है आपकी कि आपको 20 लाख रुपया जो है मिलेगा मुआवजे का और सरकारी नौकरी मिलेगी आपकी पत्नी को, क्या कहेंगे? आपको मंजूर नहीं है वो?
मुझे पैसा नहीं चाहिए, ना नौकरी चाहिए, मुझे इंसाफ चाहिए। जिन लोगों ने मेरी बेटी को मारा है, उन लोगों को सजा मिलनी चाहिए और जो बस का मालिक है उसके ऊपर भी पर्चा दर्ज होना चाहिए।
तो जब तक जो पूरा आपको इंसाफ नहीं मिलता तब तक आपकी बच्ची का अंतिम संस्कार होना है, उसके लिए आपने क्या निर्णय लिया है?
वो तो कल भी जब जौंदी थी, जब तब थी, अब तो वो मिट्टी है। चाहे आज संस्कार कर दूं, चाहे 10 दिनों बाद कर दूं, मैं तब तक अपनी बेटी का संस्कार नहीं करूंगा जब तक मुझे इंसाफ नहीं मिलता। पूरा अच्छी तरह मुझे इंसाफ चाहिए। ना मुझे अपने को भी खतरा है, मेरी बीवी को भी खतरा है, मेरी वाइफ जो ऊपर है उसको भी खतरा है। मुझे इन सारी चीजों से खतरा है। मेरा कहने का भाई है,
आप क्या चाहते हैं? सुरक्षा चाहते हैं?
हाँ, सुरक्षा मुझे चाहिए, मेरी बीवी को भी चाहिए और जिन लोगों ने मेरी बेटी को मारा उन लोगों को सजा चाहिए।
Atir Khan, who's been tracking the story from Moga, is now joining us with more details. Atir, there are very serious allegations being thrown up over here about the pressure that is being mounted on the family from the Punjab government's end. What is the police saying about that?
Well, that's right. You see, the family is saying that there's tremendous pressure on them and they are unable to take independent decisions. The political parties have given a call for the Band on Monday, so the administration is trying to, sort of resolve the matter before that. Late last night, senior administrative and police officers were speaking with the family members, trying to convince them to agree to sign the documents for post-mortem and, eventually the cremation. But it's not yet clear whether the family is going to agree to this, but we are also learning that sometime today there is going to be a test identification parade, because the family believes that 2 of the persons who have been arrested are not related to this incident. So some witnesses will be called in, and of course the little boy who's the eyewitness to this incident will also be taken for this exercise. So that is going to happen sometime today, but meanwhile many political leaders are making a beeline and some more are expected to visit the hospital today. Maha?
Atir, stay on with us because you've also sent us an interview with ASCHL, the DIG, who has appealed to the family of the girl to cremate the body and assured the family of safety as well. Let's first listen into that.
There are several findings, that people have probed that there's clear violation of Justice Verma committee recommendation. There were tinted glasses in the bus. The background of the conductor and bus driver was not verified. So what are you doing about it?
Our first focus is on this crime, the repeater, in which that lady has died. We are investigating that. Another is a secondary. I think the company has already taken the corrective actions. All the buses have been pulled out of the fleet and the staff is being trained. That matter is to be also looked into by the transport authorities. So appropriate action will be taken by the concerned authority.
What decision has been taken on the post-mortem? Because today there were apparently no talks from your end with the family members. What is the reason? What decision has been taken so far?
No, we are always in talks with the family, but family has now been divided into groups. There are some people who, are taking the family members from one place to another where they are not able to exactly focus on their task. So our request We don't want to be seen as somebody using force or forcing the family to immediately fall in line for getting the postmortem conducted because of the unfortunate death of the child, because of the sincerity and sensitivity involved in this issue. We don't want to force the family, but we request them through your channels that let's not further postpone it. And we are always holding talks with them on different fields.